Ken Trahan with Lenny Vangilder. It's our First NBC Bank weekend preview brought to you by First NBC Bank with 35 locations throughout Southeast Louisiana and the Florida Panhandle. That is First NBC Bank, proud sponsor of SportsNOLA.com. Another very busy week and big week in New Orleans. There's Jazz Fest, of course, but where sports is concerned, you've got the Zurich Classic in town. PGA event, always outstanding. Pretty nice field in place. And hopefully the weather cooperates, Lenny, and obviously this is an event that brings a lot to our community.
It really does, and it's just grown and grown year after year after year, both the number of people coming out, the quality of the field, the job that the whole scope of the event that the Four Kids Foundation produces. It's one of the stops on the PGA Tour that, you would think based on all of those amenities, you could attract just an all-star cast. And it's good. It's probably not everywhere that we would want it to be, but it's still a very solid field. And it's, the 1 week a year that we get to, to showcase the city of New Orleans and and to the golf community out there. And it's a very big event, no doubt.
Looking forward to it. Full coverage at SportsNOLA.com throughout the course of the event. So check us out, and we'll have everything for you. Of course, the New Orleans Pelicans are back in action, home now against the Golden State Warriors Thursday night, Saturday night, and of course down 2-0 going into these home games, having competed pretty solidly in Oakland, but this isn't about moral victories.
It's not, and really you've got to go in thinking you've got to win both of these games. A split, and I don't think the series comes back here for Game 6 because, in reality, you're looking at a situation where, if you're trying to win the series, you've got to obviously win a game in Oakland. You've only got 2 chances perhaps left to do that, and that means you got to win them all at home. You got to hold serve, and, it figures to be a good atmosphere in the Smoothie King Center whenever you've got postseason, whatever it is, football, basketball, baseball, whatever the case may be, everything gets ramped up a little bit. So, be interesting to see just how the Pelicans come out and start Game 3. And look, when you get that situation, look what happened in Game 2. Pelicans built a double-digit lead late in the first quarter, started the second quarter. Golden State got right back down to a 2 or 4 point game very quickly. Ended up going in with a 3-point lead at halftime. You get that lead, you gotta apply the kill shot right there and try to put these guys away when the opportunity presents itself.
It's another big weekend for college baseball, none bigger than what's going to transpire between two of the best teams in the country, the LSU Tigers and the Texas A&M Aggies. This is a huge series.
Yeah, it starts on Thursday night. It's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday series, and it should be outstanding. 1-2 by all accounts, and the majority of the polls out there, a couple of people have UCLA up a little bit higher, but still, these are arguably the 2 best teams in the SEC, and at least we get to see it on the field. Some of the better matchups in the SEC with a 14 team league, you don't play everyone in your league, unfortunately. So it's, this is the best matchup of this season thus far in terms of the regular season, and obviously, just trying to situate yourself for the postseason. A series win this weekend would go a long way in putting LSU in position to be a national seed come NCAA tournament time. We're about, a month away from Selection Monday.
The New Orleans Zephyrs, staying with baseball, back home this weekend. They've started off in rough fashion from a record perspective and just coming off of a road trip from Omaha and Iowa and hoping that they can get well at home.
Yeah, you want to try to do that, and you keep going. They've had to face Omaha and Iowa the first 16 games of the season. Finally, they'll get some fresh faces in come Saturday night at the Shrine on Airline, and a chance they'll be home for the better part of 9 days. So a lot of chances to get out and see the Z's.
And speaking of struggling and trying to get well, the New Orleans Voodoo home on Sunday. That's a relocated game. It was Saturday, rescheduled for Sunday at 3 to accommodate the Pelicans, so 3 p.m. And it's out of the fire and in the frying pan because they play the league's best team right now, Philadelphia, who's undefeated. So they've got them here Sunday at 3 p.m. trying to break a 3-game losing streak.
Yeah, got to get it going. You've beaten one good team and struggled since. See if the extra couple of days rest helps rejuvenate this team and gets them ready to play.
And the First NBC Bank Prep Showcase resumes on Friday on WHNO. A really good ball game between Jesuit and Shaw that people want to check out.
No doubt. And stay with it till the end because it's a great finish and you'll want to check it out. Jesuit Shaw Friday, 5:30 on WHNO TV 20 And stay tuned here at SportsNOLA.com. We'll have news of some live streams as we get into the postseason, already into the postseason in softball, the second round this weekend as teams try to play their way to Sulphur for the Fast Pitch 56. And some more. So stay with us there, and we'll also stay with us as well this weekend. The baseball brackets in 5A and 4A getting announced on Sunday, and we can hopefully give you some news about the next edition of the First NBC Bank Prep Showcase coming next week.
And, of course, you can check out our analysis of the Saints 2015 schedule, which was announced, of course, on Tuesday of this week. So, Lenny, have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend. There's nothing going on. I'm going to sit back, kick my feet up.
Enjoy yourself. That's our First NBC Bank weekend preview brought to you by First NBC Bank with 35 locations throughout Southeast Louisiana and the Florida Panhandle. That's First NBC Bank, proud sponsor of SportsNOLA.com. For Lenny, I'm Kenny. Have a great weekend, and God bless you.